From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Hey, Lori just mentioned this a little bit ago. At least we have a warm-looking sunset. I'll get out of the way so you can yes. That's about the only thing that's been warm around here for a while. Holy moly, it's been cold. And it is a big cold air mass coming all the way from the Arctic and just plunging all the way into South Texas. It's taking up a lot of real estate across the United States. Exception is Florida in the 80s. Today, Phoenix, not too bad. Showers around 64. But overall, this is a big storm system that is coming in from out of the west. Doesn't look like much around the Phoenix area. This is going to just boot scoot quickly and be in our area tomorrow night. Meantime, we have ice storm warnings for the Dallas area. We have this moisture coming up over this cold air, so we're getting freezing precipitation. I mean, the breadbasket of Texas is getting nailed right now. And then you can see that extends back to the east and all the way to Little Rock. All right, so our storm trackers are across the area right now. We did have mainly that snow sleet mix showing up across the area. I should say sleet mix and freezing rain mix across the area during the morning and noontime hours. Then during the afternoon, it cleared out, so it turned out not to be too bad. Travel advisories have been knocked out now behind that storm system. New winter storm warning has been put in effect. Let's go on up to and take a look at what's going on. Brandon is over in Okmulgee right now. Brandon, what do you have for us? What's going on?
Yeah, Travis, we're here at 75 and 62. We have noticed the road crews out working the streets here in Okmulgee. They're a lot more slick down here than they were up Tulsa, so just be real careful out tonight.
All right. Hey, I appreciate it. Bob's up to the northeast, up around Grand Lake. Bob, what do you have for us?
Hey, Travis, roads up here had sleet and the freezing rain. Most of them have ice on them, but they are passable. You just got to slow down and be cautious. And with the temperatures, it's obviously not going to thaw anytime soon. Back to you, Travis.
All right. I appreciate it, Bob. And, of course, J.D. has been out in Tahlequah, where they've had a lot of sleet and thunder sleet. J.D., any changes in Tahlequah? Still kind of awful slick, looks like.
Yeah, we've got 2 inches of sleet down here in Tahlequah. This is Highway 62 at the intersection of 51, and all the lanes are sleet-packed. You know, so it's pretty slick and hazardous down here. You will see asphalt shining through occasionally, but just treat it like it's solid ice because it mostly is. Back to you.
All right. There's folks out there walking. Wow. All right. Down by Sequoia, who's down in McAllister right now. Sequoia, how's McAllister doing? It looks like you're downtown right now.
Yeah, downtown, they've treated the roads pretty good. There still has some black ice on them, and as soon as you get off of this main road, if you'll give me 1 second, they're covered in sleet, very slick and very hazardous, as you can see right here.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't take much all of a sudden. Yeah, it doesn't take much to change. All right, I appreciate it. And again, thanks to our guys who've been out here for the last couple of days. Going to have to be out tomorrow night again. Winter storm warning. In effect just to our southwest and Hughes County, winter storm watch for our southern areas. So what does that mean? Well, we're still dealing with this warm air that's above us, and then the cold air, which is right at the surface. Down around the Dallas area, they're going to have more of the freezing rain event, and if you're in far southeast Oklahoma, it's shallow enough cold air and there's warm enough air that you have more of a freezing rain. Here in Tulsa along I-44 from Oklahoma City, Tulsa area, we're going to have, again, a freezing rain sleet mixture because we're more in this zone. Nobody's in the snow zone, so to speak. Of course, we had the donut hole last week, so nobody has snow. Anyway, we could see some light snow flurries because that is cold enough up to the north for tomorrow night. But so sleet around I-44, and then from I-40 south, sleet and freezing rain in there. So be ready because there could be some accumulations that could get up over a 1/4 inch. Once we get up past a 1/4 inch, it's not good. So if you're in the far southeast part of our viewing area, that's what we're going to be focusing on, is just make sure you don't end up with some power outages because that could be an issue. Our temperatures in the 20s. That cold air, Arctic air just doesn't change a whole lot. And it takes a long time to get it going and change out. So we're going to see that precipitation kicking in tomorrow about this time, tomorrow night in the southern part. Freezing precipitation. A lot of the green is still going to be sleet mixed in there. That gets up to about I-44 from Oklahoma City to Tulsa. And you'll note that it's just kind of having a hard time getting past that through the early morning hours on Friday, and then it just kind of gives way and then ends as that system moves out. The sun should come out for some of us on Thursday. We'll be in the 40s, 50s out west. If that's not good enough, we have a backdoor front coming in. That'll hold us in the 40s. And then by the time we get into Saturday, we're in the 50s. And then on Sunday, guess what? We get to be in the 60-degree area and maybe in the 60s on Monday. So forecast looks like this. Cold. That's about the only word we need to know. And then we'll know the word sleet by tomorrow. evening, but really most of tomorrow is just cold. We make it up to near freezing for tomorrow afternoon before we start to get into that sleet mixture. And then next week, or late this weekend and next week, we have cold fronts, but those are pansy cold fronts.
Indeed they are, and we are glad of it.
Amen.